I can't fully go into depth while I'm leaving Faze. I can't fully go into depth, but yeah, I'm leaving. And oh my bad. Y'all was hearing echo, my bad. But yes, I'm leaving Faze. Like I just said, I can't fully go into depth while I'm leaving Faze, but I am leaving, and I'm ready to, embark on my journey and work the hardest I ever have in my career to do whatever I got to do to make 5-star the biggest shit possible, make myself the biggest shit possible. Just keep working like we have for the past 4 years. Anyone that's been watching me for a while, I know I was never, like I always said, there's old clips where y'all niggas thought I got. Because I'm like, I never joined a group, etc. Ended up joining a group, and I'm going to be honest, it's one of the best decisions I ever made in my life, joining Faze, like, for sure. To all my Faze bros, like this shit changed my life. I'm going to keep it a buck, it did.
The story of PlaqueBoyMax and Faze Clan is one of the most intriguing short-term partnerships in recent digital entertainment history. Max joined the roster, and I think it was around January, and this was big for Faze. It was his brand is very unique and unfiltered, and I always liked that about him. He kind of brought his chaotic content to an organization that really needed it at the time. His arrival came during a transitional period for Faze, as the collective continued evolving from its gaming roots into a broader entertainment powerhouse. Almost immediately, Max made his presence felt through viral social media moments and unscripted streams that perfectly captured his authentic personality. The most notable was his now legendary studio sessions with various artists, where he turned a routine recording into must-see internet entertainment. However, in a move that surprised many fans, Max announced his departure from Faze just months later. This remarkably brief tenure, it was it's been 6 months now? Nah, it's been a year. I'm tripping. But while some speculated it was some behind the scenes shit, and it's a weird timing because Banks just left too, he stepped down. But all available evidence just suggests it was just timing, man. I don't think it was the right time for Max to be in the clan. I mean, when he took that stream and then he just popped out at Summer Smash, I was like, man, he just really, he's in his independent bag. Like, he could really do this solo shit like he's been doing. I feel like the Faze situation for him, I feel like it was doing more restricting. And I think he's just better off being supportive. Well, I mean, his numbers were great still. But during the Faze thing, I don't know. I feel like it put a cap on him being around those guys. But I might be tweaking because I also think that some of the content was fired, like those Faze wars that was happening yesterday that I seen on Twitter. Examining Max's departure through his own statements reveals a surprisingly straightforward narrative, though. Max consistently emphasized the amicable nature of the split, stating there was no bad blood whatsoever with Faze leadership or fellow membership. He characterized the decision as being about creative alignment rather than any conflict, suggesting he and Faze simply had different visions for his content moving forward. To be honest, it was a pretty professional separation. It stands in stark contrast to many messy influencer or breakups we've seen in recent years. Max's content style is raw, unpredictable, and deeply personal, and I think that might have naturally clashed with Faze's increasingly polished corporate direction as a public company. And I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of streaming, to be honest, but what Max has been able to do, man, it's honestly inspirational. To blend music and streaming in one, you gotta give the guy his rank. To be honest, I don't like his personal music, but that's a topic for another day. But the timing is particularly noteworthy, coming just as Max's viral Faze War stream demonstrated his ability to generate massive engagement completely organically. This moment shows why Max didn't need institutional support to succeed at the highest level, and he never will need any. What's undeniable is that both parties handled the situation with remarkable maturity so far. Faze didn't pressure Max to stay where he wasn't fulfilled, and Max didn't burn bridges on his way out. This mutual respect suggests the door might remain open for future collabs, though, even as they pursue separate paths. Looking ahead, PlaqueBoyMax's post-Faze future appears brighter than ever. His social media metrics tell an encouraging story. Engagement rates actually increased during his Faze tenure, proving his appeal transcends an organizational affiliation. And the viral success of his independent content like the studio stream suggests Max has perfected the art of turning spontaneous moments into cultural classics. I think Max just needs to play into his strengths with plans for more like music related shit, man. That shit was insane, man. Even though he probably doesn't want to do them anymore, but man, that shit I used to watch those. I honestly, bro, like I said, I don't watch streams, but the music streams, bro, that's crazy. For Faze though, this departure represents another data point in their evolving approach to creator partnerships, possibly signaling a shift toward more flexible arrangements. For a few guys, I mean, honestly, I don't like to think like this, but damn, to lose Banks and PlaqueBoyMax in one, this is not a good PR run for Faze, bro. But you gotta respect it, man. The maturity of Max and both parties recognized the mismatch, and they just moved on professionally, man.